You've probably seen someone walk into a room and, without saying a single word, everyone notices them. Not because they're loud, not because they're showing off, but because there's something in their presence that makes people cautious. It's the kind of energy that says, I'm not someone you can push around. Now here's the twist. That dangerous aura isn't about being violent, arrogant, or aggressive. It's about being untouchable. It's about being so calm, so in control of yourself, and so unshakable that people think twice before crossing you. This isn't the Hollywood kind of dangerous where you're throwing punches and talking tough. This is the Stoic kind of dangerous. The silent, calculated, almost mysterious power that makes people respect you, even fear disappointing you. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike your enemy." And in the same way, the most dangerous person in any room is the one who doesn't react like everyone else. They don't get provoked easily, they don't get desperate, and they don't play by other people's emotional games. If you want to carry that energy, if you want people to feel your presence without you begging for attention, then what you're looking for is a Stoic transformation. Because once you understand how to control your emotions, your words, and your actions, you instantly become a person people take seriously. So in this video, we're diving deep into the psychology and philosophy behind looking dangerous in the right way. Not reckless, not toxic, but calculated, composed, and completely in command. The first thing that makes someone look dangerous in the Stoic sense is their calm intensity. Most people either have calmness or intensity. Very few have both. Calmness without intensity feels passive. Intensity without calmness feels aggressive. But when you blend the two, you get this razor-sharp presence that people instantly recognize as strength. A Stoic doesn't rush their words. They don't need to fill the silence. They don't explain themselves to win approval. Their silence is intentional. Their words are measured, and their tone never reveals desperation. You know why that works? Because most people are addicted to over-explaining themselves. When someone criticizes them, they start defending, justifying, arguing. But when you answer with a short, controlled, almost neutral tone, it unsettles them. They expected you to react like everyone else, but you didn't. That's dangerous, because it tells them they can't read you, and what people can't read, they can't manipulate. One of the strongest traits of a dangerous presence is emotional neutrality. Imagine someone insults you in front of everyone. If you get angry, they've won. If you look hurt, they've won. But if you stay completely composed, not fake smiling, not pretending it's funny, but truly unfazed, you've just taken away all their power. The Stoics practice this by constantly reminding themselves, other people's words are just noise until you choose to make them important. When you stop giving instant emotional reactions, people don't know how to handle you. They either start respecting you more, or they quietly remove themselves because they can't play their games with you. Here's the key. Neutrality isn't about pretending not to feel. It's about mastering your emotions so well that you choose the time, place, and way you express them. It's about showing that no one gets to control your state of mind except you. Looking dangerous isn't just about what you say, it's about what you don't say and how your body carries the silence. A Stoic stance means you don't fidget, you don't cross your arms defensively, you don't lean in desperately to be liked. You stand with your shoulders back, your movements deliberate, your eye contact steady but not aggressive. You're not chasing people's attention, you're simply present, and that's enough. The dangerous presence comes when your body language says, I'm comfortable with myself and I don't need to prove anything to you. Most people crumble under silence. A Stoic thrives in it. Words are your biggest weapon, but a dangerous Stoic doesn't waste them. They don't talk just to fill the air. When they speak, it's either to add value, to clarify, or to set a boundary. The moment you start talking too much, you leak your thoughts, your emotions, your insecurities. The less you say, the more people listen when you finally speak. This is why great leaders, thinkers, and even feared historical figures were masters of silence. Because silence isn't empty, it's full of control. And control is what makes you intimidating in the best way possible. Dangerous people don't hesitate to walk away. If a situation disrespects them, if a relationship drains them, if a conversation crosses their limits, they don't beg, they don't chase, they don't try to win someone over. They calmly set a boundary and, if needed, disappear without a dramatic exit. Because they know their value doesn't depend on someone else's approval. Stoicism teaches you that your worth comes from your virtue, your actions, and your discipline, not from the opinions of others. Once you deeply believe that, your boundaries become unshakable. And when people realize you won't tolerate disrespect, they start thinking twice before crossing you. That's when you start looking dangerous. Not because you threaten anyone, but because they know they can't control you. The most dangerous version of you is not the one who yells, fights, or seeks revenge. It's the version that stays so focused on their mission, so committed to their self-respect, that nothing can pull them off track. The Stoics had a saying, "You suffer more in imagination than in reality." The dangerous person doesn't waste energy imagining every insult, betrayal, or setback. They respond only to what's real, and even then, only when it truly matters. This mindset makes you unpredictable in the best way possible. People can't provoke you, can't guilt you, can't trap you in petty games, and when you can't be manipulated, you become someone others handle very carefully. Here's the truth. In today's world, being dangerous isn't about being feared for your aggression. It's about being respected for your control. It's about walking through life with a calm certainty that says, "I don't need your approval, and I'm not afraid to stand alone." When you master your emotions, when you control your words, when you set unshakable boundaries, you stop being an easy target. And that's when people notice. They start respecting you, even if they can't explain why. If you're ready to build that kind of unshakable presence, that calm danger that commands respect without a single threat, then this channel is for you. Here we explore Stoic wisdom, modern psychology, and powerful self-discipline strategies to help you become untouchable. So subscribe now, because the world doesn't need another loud, reactive person. It needs more calm, calculated, unshakable people. People like the one you're becoming.